Good evening, this is Mordechai Kotkis from Jerusalem. I have before me a Bible, and I read from the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says the Lord, 2 parts in it shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left in it. And most of the commentators understand this to mean that in the entire land of Earth, 2/3 of planet Earth will be destroyed. And this might happen very, very soon, even this year. God has been preparing us for this. We have witnessed earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, etc., etc. We are on the brink of World War III. Every intelligent person realizes that Iran is not stopping until it will be stopped. And when it will be stopped, that means a war. When there's a war, it's dangerous. America gets jittery, and so does Russia, and so does China. Who knows what's going to be? What can we do? Of course, we have to better ourselves. We have to turn to God and ask Him for help. There's a story told about an emergency room after a terrorist bombing attack. And scores of patients were sent to the emergency room. And the head of the emergency room did a great job. He knew exactly what to do. He knew which patient gets priority and where to send each person. But one person died. And the man was subsequently fired. And he asked his superiors, "Why did you fire me? You know I did a great job." And the superiors answered, "Yes, under the circumstances, your work was very good. However, why did you call for help? Why don't you pick up a phone and ask for extra help, for reinforcements? You had to handle it all yourself." This is what God says. Why don't you ask for help? God is everywhere. He's waiting for us to pick up the phone, so to speak, and say, "God, please help us. We are your children, your creations. Please help us. The world is in a dangerous place. What is gold and silver going to help if we don't have food? How we keep warm and how we have light at night if there's no electricity?" Especially here in Israel, the situation is extremely dangerous. But in Chutz La'aretz, it might be even more dangerous. Because our prophets tell us that in the land of Israel, there will be a remnant, there will be a refuge. B'Har Tzion Tiyeh Pleita, on Mount Zion in Jerusalem, there will be a refuge. It doesn't say that in America there will be a refuge. It doesn't say that in Europe there will be a refuge. Rather, it says that the place of Esav, which is known as Edom, this is talking about Western Europe and America, there will not be any remnant. Lo tiyeh sarif v'palit. Only those few who completely put their trust in God and are connected to Him and are begging Him to save them will be saved. Because God does not let us down. If we put our trust in Him, He will not disappoint us. Just like we find the Medrash, the man who was arrested for loitering and trespassing outside the walls of the city. They wanted to beat him up. He said, "I'm a friend of the mayor. You can't touch me." They waited till the next morning. They took him to the mayor, and they came in and said, "Mayor, we found your friend last night." The mayor said, "Do I know you? Do you know me?" And the man said, "No, you don't know me." So how am I your friend? Asked the mayor. And the man said, it's true. You do not know me. But I placed my trust in you. I counted on you that you would save me. And the mayor answered, you trusted me, I will not let you down. So too says King David, Elokai b'cho b'tachti alevosha. I have trusted you, I will never be put to shame. Because I know that if I put my trust in you, you will never let me down. We have to strengthen ourselves, and we have to call God and ask Him to help us, and to place our trust only in Him. Because only He can save us. We have to strengthen ourselves every day for the big and small challenges of life the next few days, a few weeks, or even a few months bring. And keep on remembering, God is control. God is running this world. There is no other power, there's no other force outside of Him. Even when people do things that we don't like, God is allowing this to happen. God is giving these people the energy and the power to do these things that we don't like. So really God is behind everything. He is the only address. Only He can help us. Let us resolve this moment to place our trust in Him, to turn to Him, to ask for help, to thank Him for what He's given us, and to strengthen our connection to Him.